Hi guys, welcome back to the Unbalanced Trader. If you are new here, my name is Menelik and I'm the Unbalanced Trader. In this video, I'm gonna do a market breakdown of DXY because I trade indices and usually I like to know how DXY is moving. And based off how DXY is moving is gonna give me a long-term idea of which biases I want to be in the market. Right now, I'm bull. So right now, there's a little bit of indecision that's going on with DXY, but I just wanted to break it down and share. Let's get to it. So recently we have been moving in DXY and it has been a little bit how would I say, stagnant. It's moving lower, but we have had some stagnation in DXY as of recent moment. So since last year, October 2022, we have had this retracement from the CB, right? And then the aim from that was the fair value gap in here below the low. So we trade into those fair value gap, take out the trade into the fair value gap, and then once we hit that fair value gap, we saw a quick retracement, which went back into the breaker, and then we are moving from the breaker right now, trading back into the fair value gap again. And once we hit it here, at the beginning of April, we have seen some consolidation in this zone. Ideally, we would like to either see price trade through the fair value gap, right, which will set the opportunity for price to move lower. So if you were to do something like this, from here to here, from here to here, at least hit the 111 big figure or 100 big figure, or 100 500 big figure, which is this level right here, to come down all the way to this level. But as you can see on the weekly time frame, the weekly is not giving us that much to work with. As you can see, all of the candle, we have a fair value gap here that we never traded back to. We run this sell side liquidity, which was expected. We created an equal low, which is telling us that we have a sell side liquidity, that there are player in the market that are residing below this level, that maybe potentially price would like to come down, take these players out. So we are going to base our analysis on what DXY has been doing on the daily time frame as of lately. So as of the beginning of April, we saw the drop into the fair value gap. We saw a retracement, which was to be expected because we do have a sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency right here. We trade into it. The expectation was if we get into this level, price were to move lower than that, right? But it turns out to be a consolidation all the way throughout April, right? And then beginning of May, we had NFP, so we had that crazy run up there, but we still in the fair value gap, and then we do have an order block that price is respecting of the moment. Now, beside that fair value gap, we have a run on buy side liquidity right here on May 2nd. We had a run on buy side May 2nd, buy side liquid buy side run, right? And then we trade here to this level, which we have that shift in structure right there. So if we were to use ICT 2022 mentorship entry profile, this would be a good setup for a run below these lows, and potentially this low. So what we have here is a run on buy side. We have a market structure shift, which is here, a market structure shift right here, that little shift. We had a fair value gap, we had a volume imbalance. Ideally, you just want price to trade from the volume imbalance and start moving lower. So what I'm looking at going into this week for the rest of the week is a sell on DXY, which will set the stage for a buy on S&P 500. If this is your first time watching some of my video, I just made a video breaking down how S&P 500, breaking down my outlook on S&P 500 for this week. As always, this is not financial advice, but this is just for entertainment purpose only. I'm learning about the market. I'm learning how to trade, and this is my way of sharing my analysis and to other people that are learning as well. So here we are in the fair value gap. My expectation for this week is to trade, we may have a bump because of this daily candle, which was the last down candle. We may have a bump because I'm seeing that we have a small volume imbalance in here as well, right? So we may have a bump right here, and then retrace, touch it once again, and then aim for these lows, and then potentially trading below, and maybe something like that. Do something like that. That's my expectation on DXY. I'm looking at DXY to drop lower, moving from this volume fair value gap, dropping, maybe being a little bit stagnant around this level. Once it breaks down, we are going to look at the consequent encroachment, the lows below here, and below this here, which is the ultimate sell side that I'm looking at. That will be the ultimate sell side that I'm looking at for the rest of the week, or not for the rest of the month, maybe pretty much for the rest of the month. So this will be an ideal move on DXY for me. It would be very ideal for me if DXY were to move that way. But you never know what the market does. The market does what it wants. Nobody controls the market. It is what it is. And so this is just my analysis on DXY. I don't think I have anything on 4 hour. As you can see, the 4 hour really illustrated much better, because on the 4 hour we have buy side taken, we trade below, break of structure on the 4 hour, trade back into the fair value gap. Today we trade back into, this is a daily fair value gap, so we trade back into the 4 hour fair value gap. Now I'm expecting a run lower. I'm expecting maybe some kind of like retracement, small retracement right here, and then a continuation toward the downside. If this is your first time watching my video, I do have a Telegram group where I do post my analysis and what I think about the market. So if you want to check it out, the link is in the bio. You can check it out. So like today, that was my outlook yesterday on DXY, on ES, and this was my outlook on DXY. I still bearish on DXY, and that's kind of like how I'm seeing it right now. This is it. If you guys find value in this video, subscribe, subscribe, and comment. Give us your idea of the market. What do you think DXY is gonna do in the next coming weeks, and what are we expecting? I'm seeing we got news on the US debt, that is impacting the US currency as well, or the dollar as well. We got inflation that's going up, and then much of the talks are based around debt and inflation, so it affects price of the dollar, which kind of like support technical analysis that we got here. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but this is just what I'm thinking right now. So if you find value, if you enjoy it, if you have any idea, or if you just got a thought of how you see DXY moving in a couple of weeks, drop a comment, like the video, share it to your friends that are into trading as well, and then check out the Telegram group chat. This is where I post my analysis. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and for now I'm just posting my analysis and trying to be consistent in the market because I'm learning. And this channel is where I'm gonna post some of my analysis as well. Analysis, I'll probably make videos about how my trading journey is going. And then if you enjoy, subscribe, man. Until next time, I wish you safe trading and good luck in your trading journey.